Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we explore the fascinating world of psychological techniques like persuasion, influence, control, manipulation, and seduction skills mastered by secret intelligence agencies. As many of you know, I'm a former secret agent of the Russian intelligence service, and now I'm a certified coach accredited by the Kinsey Institute and public speaker. And I'm here to share my insights and experiences on how to harness these psychological techniques for your own benefit. And together, we'll uncover how to become the best version of yourself and achieve your goals more quickly and easily, whether in business or romantic relationships. So, let's dive in and empower ourselves to recognize manipulation and build healthier connections. So today we are diving into a topic that's super important but doesn't get talked about enough: manipulation in dating. Whether you are single or in relationship or just trying to figure out the dating world, this is for you. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like something was off, but you couldn't quite put your finger on? Maybe you felt like you were always walking on eggshells, or like your partner's behavior didn't quite match your words. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Manipulation can be sneaky and it can happen to anyone. But here's good news, guys. Once you know what to look for, you can protect yourself and build relationships that are happy and healthy and real. So let's get into it. What is manipulation in dating? Let's speak about it. Manipulation is when someone tries to control or influence you for their own benefit, not yours, for their own benefit. It's not always obvious though, but manipulators are often good at making their behavior seem like love or concern. But here is the thing: love shouldn't make you feel small, confused, or controlled. So let me give you some examples of what manipulation can look like. First of all, gaslighting. Imagine you bring up something that's bothering you and your partner would say, "Oh, come on, you're overreacting, that never happened. You just made it up." Suddenly you're questioning your own memory. This is gaslighting. Number 2, guilt tripping. Ever had someone say, "If you really loved me, you would do this for me, blah blah blah." Even when it made you uncomfortable, that's a guilt tripping. So the manipulator wants you to feel guilty. The manipulator wants to control you, and hence the manipulator will try to put you in doubt. Number 3 is love bombing. This is when someone showers you with attention and compliments and gifts, all these beautiful things, and it feels amazing at the first time, and you feel so good about yourself, and you feel like this is the dream come true. But this is a tactic to gain control over you. And by the way, spies, secret agents use this technique a lot, especially in sex espionage. So make sure you see through these love bombing skills, okay? Number 4, silent treatment. Instead of talking things out, the manipulator would shut down and ignore you to punish you or get their own way. So this is also the technique cold and warm. It's when you feel, in relationship and everything is okay, and out of blue, the person just disappears for a few days and you don't know where to find this person, and you just go crazy and there's total ignorance. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So be careful about this, because this is one of the techniques which any spy actually uses. It's also called a very funny technique, which is half circles. So if you ever see cold and hot techniques, so this is a very manipulative technique. So the next one is isolation. They might subtly or not so subtly try to cut you off from your friends, your own family, making you more dependent from them. Sound familiar? Maybe. These are just a few examples, but they all have one thing in common. Manipulator always tries to control you. They do not care about you. They want total control and total domination over you. So please be careful. Let's talk about how to spot this manipulation in your own life. Because here's the thing, manipulation can be subtle and it's easy to miss the signs, especially when you really care about someone, when you're in love. So here are some red flags to watch out for. And the first important red flag is you feel unequal in relationships. Do you feel like you're always the one always giving and providing, while your partner takes and takes and takes and takes? Maybe you constantly making sacrifices, but they never seem to do the same for you. A healthy relationship should feel balanced, not one-sided. So it's very important to see how is the behavior of your partner. Does she or he always take, or they also contribute into your romantic relationships? So number 2 red flag is you're always apologizing. And here is the question for you. Do you find yourself saying, I'm sorry, I apologize all the time, even when you're not sure what you did wrong? If so, that's a big red flag. Manipulators are expert at twisting situations to make you feel like everything is your fault. The next red flag is your boundaries are ignored. For example, let's say you tell your partner, I need some time, alone time tonight, or I need to go and see my family, I need to go to see my girlfriends or like my friends, so just I need some time for myself. And the manipulator would respond, why? Don't you want to spend time with me? Don't you love me? That's a boundary being crossed. Healthy partners respect your limits. No questions asked. So please do remember this. You always have to set up your boundaries and of course communicate with your partner. Number 4 red flag is you feel drained or confused all the time. So question to you, do you often feel emotionally exhausted after spending time with your partner? Or maybe you're constantly second guessing yourself, wondering if this is your problem or if you are the problem. These are signs that something isn't right. If any of these resonates with you, don't ignore, please. Your feelings are valid and you deserve to be in a relationship where you feel safe and respected. So let's talk about how to actually prevent manipulation, knowing all these red flags. Let's get into the good stuff right now. So how to protect yourself from manipulation? Because the truth is, you can't control someone else's behavior, but you can control how you respond to it. And here are some practical steps you can take. Number 1, know your worth. This is the foundation of everything. When you truly believe you deserve respect and love, you're less likely to tolerate anything less. Take some time to reflect on your strengths, your values, and what you bring to a relationship. Write them down if you need to, and just understand that you are enough just the way you are. This is very important because this is also your self-esteem, self-confidence. You need to know that you are enough. Number 2, set clear boundaries. Boundaries are like your personal rule book for how you want to be treated. For example, you may say, I need at least one night a week to myself. Or, I'm not comfortable with yelling during arguments. The key is to communicate these boundaries clearly and stick to them. If someone crosses your boundaries, don't be afraid to speak out. This is your life and you need to communicate with your partner to feel happy about yourself, right? Third important rule is trust your gut. Trust your gut feeling. Your intuition is powerful. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't second guess yourself or let someone convince you that you are overreacting. Your feelings matter. And as a former spy, I have to say that 90% of my missions I would basically win or get through by feeling my gut feeling and by just like looking at my intuition. So it's a very important rule. Okay, number 4, take things slow, because manipulators often rush in relationships to gain control. If someone is pushing you to commit too quickly or making grand promises early on, take a step back. Do not rush, please. So for example, somebody's saying, oh, let's move in together or let's get married. This is too fast, because healthy relationships take time to build. Number 5, stay connected to your support system. Don't please let anyone isolate you from your people, from the people who care about you, from your friends and family, from your lifelines. They can offer respective support and reality check if things start to feel off. So don't isolate yourself. Please keep your friendship with your family members and friends and people you love. The number 6 is educate yourself. The more you know about manipulation and healthy relationships, the better equipped you will be to spot red flags. There are so many great resources out there: books, podcasts, even therapy. Knowledge is the power. What to do if you are in manipulative relationships? Let's speak about that. If you are watching this and realizing, wow, this sounds like my relationship, first of all I want to say, it's not your fault. Manipulators are skilled at what they do, and it's easy to get caught up in the web, okay? But here is what you can do. First of all, acknowledge the problem, because this is the hardest but the most important step. Admitting that you are in manipulative relationship takes courage, but it is the first step toward change. And this is important to know, because you just need to accept the whole situation and do not ignore it. Okay? Then what you can do is to seek support. You don't have to go through this alone by yourself. Talk to someone you trust, your friend, family member, a therapist. They can help you to see things more clearly and support you as you figure out your next steps. So please share about your doubts and concerns with somebody you trust. The next one is confront the behavior. If you feel safe, try having an honest conversation with your partner. Use I statement like, I feel hurt when you ignore my boundaries. Because when you speak from yourself, doesn't come across as you're blaming someone. So when you start to speak, always start from like, how do you feel yourself about this? Because a healthy partner will listen and work to change. And manipulator, on the other hand, might deflect, deny, or blame you. The next one is consider ending the relationship. Because if the manipulation continues despite your efforts and all the energy you put in, it may be just the time to walk away. Unfortunately, but it's better to do. That's easier said than done, but your emotional well-being is worth it. You deserve to be with someone who respects and values you. This is your self-esteem and this is your self-confidence. So don't put it somewhere there. Just stand for yourself. The next one, and very important one, building healthy relationships. Because, we don't want to end up on a negative note. And what's the healthy relationship looks like? Let's talk about healthy relationships, right? So both partners feel respected and valued, right? This is what we call healthy relationship. Communication is open and honest. No mind games or hidden agendas. Then boundaries are respected by both partners, not ignored or challenged. And conflicts are resolved constructively without yelling and guilt-tripping and silent treatment. Both partners support each other's growth and happiness. Remember that a healthy relationship should make you feel safe, supported, and empowered. If it doesn't, it's okay to walk away and find something better for you. Manipulation in dating is a tough topic, but I hope this video has given you some clarity and tools to protect yourself. And if you have experienced manipulation, please know that it's not your fault and you deserve so much better. But always remember that self-esteem is essential. So you need to raise your self-esteem so you can set up your boundaries. And we will talk about this in the next video, how to raise your self-esteem and self-love and self-confidence. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it to hear that. And if you have any questions or personal experiences you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And also, if you would like to know more psychological techniques and tactics used by secret intelligence services, you can go and check my website at www.rosaclub.com and become a member of this Rosa Club. And also keep in touch, because my self-help book is about to come, where I will share all the spice techniques with you. So guys, thank you for watching, and remember, you are worthy of love, respect and happiness. And see you in the next video.